Go ahead and state your first and last name for the video.
Wes Netherland.
All right, Wes. Once again, my name's Andrew.
Andrew.
We're here in the fantastic Audi R8. We got 525 horsepower on your right foot.
Okay.
An all-wheel drive system. Putting that down to the ground.
Alrighty.
We're ready to rock here for 5 laps.
Let's get her done.
Yep. So just a few review things from the in-class. So we got you set up nice and comfortable there. A few things to remember: you can go as fast as you want today, as long as you're doing everything correct. So it means correct lines and you're doing what I tell you. So we're going to start easy, as long as we're going to keep building our pace, as long as you're doing everything correct. To get the most out of your experience today, keep scanning the track with your eyes. Keep your eyes up. Look where you want to go, and your hands will follow your eyes. Okay. Remember, smooth is fast, smooth steering, throttle brakes. 2 orange cones mark the braking point, which lasts all the way until the green turn-in cone. At the turn-in point, we're going to turn in as we release the brakes and balance the car to the apex. Okay. As we get past the apex, we're going to unwind the steering and start squeezing the throttle. When the steering wheel is straight, the tires are straight, and the track is straight, full throttle. Got it. Everything must be done in that order because that's the fastest and safest way around the track. Got it. If we're not on a correct driving line, or if we're not doing things in that order, we're going to have to bring the pace back and start correcting things. If you're doing everything correct, keep building our pace, keep going faster. Got it. Make sense? Yeah. Great. So the mirrors are all set up for me. I'm actually going to check the, can you turn the right knob there? Just one real quick for me. Yeah, here we go. To the right. Other way. Other right. I'm going to go ahead and push the mirror all the way to the right for me real quick. Okay. Try the left mirror. To the right for me. All the way to the right. So all the mirrors are set up for me because I'm going to be looking behind us for cars that are coming up. You're going to keep looking where you're going. Got it. In the event we get past, I'm going to be placing my hand on the wheel. I'm going to tell you which side of the track to stay on. Okay. I'm going to get the hazard lights on. Once the car's passed, we'll get back on the normal driving line. Okay. If we come up on a slower car, again, I'm going to place my hand on the wheel. We're going to wait for their emergency lights to come on. You're going to wait for my instruction. I'll tell you which side to pass. Okay. So, everything's good. Do you want to do automatic or manual shifting?
We can try manual first, I guess.
Okay, great. So go ahead and place that in manual for you.
Turn A1, manual 1.
M1. So
down, up?
Yep, up on the right and down on the left.
Should I be here or above?
You want to keep it 9 and 3, so your hands are right over those paddle shifters. Very good. Go ahead and check that the wheel's all the way to the left for me. Okay, good. Give it one full rotation to the right. Perfect, right here.
Too far?
That should be good. Okay, 5 laps, I think we're ready to go. So let's do it. Just go ahead and pull gently up to the left. Just keep watching, make sure we got no cars around us. Wave hi to your fan club.
My daughter.
And we're going to pull up to those 2 blue cones here, and then you're going to pause for me while I check to make sure that the track is clear. Right in between these 2 blue cones. And stop for me. Full stop. Okay, track is clear. Go ahead and pull on the track. Stay all the way to the right. Give me an upshift. And look to the left as you go to the apex. Turn in. Keep the car balanced. Start squeezing throttle a little bit. Stay to the left. Look to your next apex and turn into the apex. Now squeeze throttle as you unwind the wheel. And full throttle. Give me an upshift. All the way to the right side of the track. Ready to brake and brakes. Brakes. One downshift. And look into your apex. Good. Turning in. Keep them balanced all the way to the apex. Good. Start unwinding. Squeeze throttle a little bit. All the way to the right side of the track.
I shifted.
That's okay. And a little light brakes. Look into your next apex. Great. You're driving great lines. Let's keep that up. Unwind to the right side of the track. Squeezing. And full throttle. All the way to the left side of the track. And hold the gear. Ready to brake and brake. Look into the right side for your apex, all the way to the right here, all the way to the right, straight to the left to the next apex, all the way to the left, getting ready to brake again, and brakes as you're looking at your apex, great, all the way to the right side of the track, and squeeze throttle, and a little more to the right, and straight, and brakes, and to the left apex, very good, okay, hold it right here, nice line, look into your next apex, all the way to the left of that apex, and start squeezing throttle as you unwind, great. Job, and ready to brake. Good. And look into your apex, all the way to the left. Beautiful. All the way to the left. Look into your right apex and right. Hold on throttle. Balance. And now start squeezing throttle as you unwind. Good. Upshift for me. Make sure you wait on that throttle until you're after the apex. You're doing good. Ready to brake and brakes. Brake hard. harder, brake harder, brake harder, brake harder. All the way to the left of that apex. Good. And all the way to the right. Squeeze throttle a little bit. Good. Gentle on the brakes. Look into that next apex. Good, good. Unwind to the right side of the track. Squeeze throttle, full throttle. That's okay. Upshift for me. And brakes. Look into the next apex on the right. And to the left. Good. Weight on the throttle. Now go throttle. Good. All the way to the left as you're ready. Brake, 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 brake. Good, good. And straight line at the orange cones. We're going to brake again. And brakes. And turn into that apex. Good line right here. I like that line. That's great. Keep looking to your next apex. All the way to the left for me. Now unwind and then throttle. Upshift for me. And brakes, brakes, brake harder, brake harder. Good. All the way to the apex there. Keep your eyes ahead of where you're going. You always want to know where you're going before you get there. All the way to the right. Patient on that throttle. There you go. Now throttle. Full throttle. Full throttle. Updrift. Ready to brake. And brakes. Brake harder. Good. Downshift for me. And to the left. Great. All the way to the right for me. Good. Pick up. And the next apex on the left. Okay, great. Unwind. Start squeezing throttle, nice and smooth. Full throttle, all the way to the left side for that next braking zone. And brakes, brake harder, brake harder. Good, all the way to the right. Looking at your next apex already. To the left. Doing great, you're doing great in that chicane. And brakes, 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 harder. All the way to the right. That's great. Always be ready at that orange cone to brake. And brakes, brakes. That's great. Looking to that next apex already. All the way to that left side. And now start unwinding. Great. And upshift. And ready to brake, brakes, brake hard, brake hard. Great. Look to your apex already. Good. Turn it. Great. Keep it to the left. And all the way to the right for the apex. Patient on that throttle. Now let's hold for that. Okay, all the way to the right side of the track. Keep your hands on the wheel, please. Upshift for me. Good job. That was a good pass. And brakes, brakes. Brakes. Downshift for me. And turn in. And apex. That's awesome. You're doing great. Smooth to the outside. Smooth to the outside. Light brakes. Good. Turn in. All the way to the apex. More patient next time on that turn in. Okay? And upshift. And ready to brake hard. And brake hard. Patient on that turn in. Look at your apex. Now turn in. Good. Get your next left apex. Great. I'm ready to brake here soon. Accelerate, accelerate, and brakes. And turn in. Good. Accelerate to the braking zone. Brakes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Keep looking at the next apex. Getting the next apex already. There you go. You're doing great with your eyes. That's awesome. Start unwinding the wheel. There you go. And accelerate. And upshift. And brakes. Brakes, brakes, brake harder. Alright, all the way to the right. More patient on that turn in. Unwind as you accelerate. Great, full throttle. Make sure at the apex you start unwinding the wheel before you accelerate every time. And brake hard. Brake hard. Downshift. Great. Apex before. Okay, unwind before throttle. Good. Unwind to the right, all the way to the right. And brakes. Great. All the way to the apex. And unwind the wheel. Now start squeezing throttle. Perfect. That was great. Full throttle, all the way to the left side of the track. All the way to that braking point. And brakes. Brake harder, brake harder, brake harder. Great. All the way to the right. All the way. You're all right. Okay, left side. All the way to the left to the braking zone. And brakes. Brake harder, brake harder, brake harder. Wait. Now turn in. Good. Off the brakes. Throttle. Throttle, throttle, throttle. Okay, great. This is actually our last lap, unfortunately, so we got to pull in. That was great. We're going to pull into these blue cones right here. That was awesome. All right, go ahead and get her slowed down for me a little more. Great. Yeah, just go ahead and wind your way through the chicane right here.
You don't breathe, do you?
All the way to the left here.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. And then to the right. And then pull in between the green and red car for me. Woo!
That was intense.
That goes by quick, doesn't it?
It does.
Go ahead and stop for me.
I felt like I could have went faster.
Beautiful. All right, turn the wheel all the way to the left. No brakes for me. Beautiful. Okay. Go go ahead and
Shut it off?
just shut it off for me. Oh, actually, that's so I gotta keep the key in. So we're still recording here.
Okay.
So just yeah, want to congratulate you on a great drive.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. That was you were listening good. You were taking feedback. We corrected a couple things where, as we started to pick up the pace, you started getting on the throttle sooner because you were excited and we were going fast. We were starting to do that before the apex. That's why
Gotcha.
you started hearing me say, wait to unwind the wheel before you apply brakes.
Okay.
Because in a rear-wheel drive car, you're gonna get the car to spin if you're still turning hard and you're mashing on the gas. And an all-wheel drive car, all the wheels are putting the power to the ground, and so it's gonna start to understeer because you're trying to accelerate while you're also turning.
Okay.
But we corrected that. You responded real quick. Your steering input was really nice and smooth. Just as we picked up the pace, you just needed to be a little bit more patient with turning point and acceleration. That was
I didn't even see how
awesome.
fast we were going.
I'm not watching the speedo. I'm watching everything else for you. But that was great. We didn't get past once on track. You were
That's a
flying
good
out
thing.
there.
Thank
That
you.
was awesome. Thanks so much for your
awesome.
time.
Are
Appreciate
you going to do
coming
my
out.
next one, or will somebody else do my next one?